So it looks like the the Congress Party of India, I mean the Indian National Congress, has chosen the easiest way to win this Parliament elections 2024. I mean it is evident from the South Indian Assembly elections held recently in Karnataka and Telangana that they have given the guarantees, the guarantees which are kind of impossible to implement, all of those guarantees. I mean, now what is happening in those states is, if you look at Karnataka, it is crippled financially, economically. It is crippled. I mean, they don't have money to run the development activities. They are just focusing on the feeding the guarantees to the extent possible, using all the resources available. And now the same thing is happening in Telangana. They have already made 18,000 crore, taken the debts of 18,000 crore from different sources just within 100 days. I mean, you see the demanding nature of these guarantees, but this is just not limited to these two states now. I mean, it is going spreading to the country. This is the biggest, and the I think Congress doesn't have patience to actually get the people's support. I mean, they are in hurry to get the power. I mean, I don't understand what is the need to get the power in a hurry. I mean, you build a narrative which is true and which is based on people's aspirations. And if you are true to the people's aspirations, then people all will definitely support you. Then you are trying to build a false narrative and false guarantees. I mean, the reason why I'm making this video today is out of agony that they are destined to kind of, they are planning to deceive the people. And it is clear from the meeting held in Hyderabad on 6, and where they have actually unfolded their manifesto. And one of the manifestos, I mean, main features are guarantees again. It is the same old guarantees that they have given in the elections of assembly. But now the reason why I'm saying they are going to deceive the people of India, because on the same dais they have promised a, in the manifesto that they'll amend the 10th schedule of the constitution to stop the defections and make those defected people, I mean, disqualified by default. That is okay. That's good move, because you have been the kind of a sufferer from long last 10 years, that your MPs, your MLAs, and your governments have been taken away from you by BJP. That's fine. You make a law. That's very good. But at the same time, you prove that you're going to deceive people by joining a couple of BRS MLAs on the same dais. So this is, so what you are setting the, what is the precedent that you are setting to the people of India, that you want people to follow you as a liars, cheaters, and become a cheap politicians. And just because Congress wants to make Rahul Gandhi as a PM, and you're just coming up with this cheap things, and then you're becoming a very cheap inspiration to the people. And this is terrible, and I can't even imagine if everybody follows the suit of Congress model, where you can deceive the people and come into power, and then you can do whatever you want after coming into the power. Just you can just criticize the other government and say they don't have money, they put into debts, you can't fulfill all these guarantees, and that's your game plan. If that is your game plan, you're just not only going to fail your party, but you're going to fail the entire country. And this is very dangerous for the country of this size. And people, if people start follow you, and you see the India is going to cripple like anything, and you're basically setting a kind of a model where people doesn't need to believe in morals. They don't have to have honesty. And why should us common citizens, simple citizens, should pay the taxes then? I mean, they can think of avoiding these taxes, and they can do anything that comes for their rescue to avoid the taxes, right? Or they can do anything to avoid any sort of giving the money to the government in any form. And they can also start doing the cheating tactics like you. And this is going to be very dangerous. And I think people of India should understand this, and then give the right befitting answer to this, the liars and cheaters who wants to gain the power with cheap tricks and the wrong model. and the easiest ways, that's very dangerous for the country. Thank you. Jai Hind.